Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Loosely Unscripted. I almost said Vinyl Boys Unscripted. That would have been bad.
Oh, that's a throwback.
Yeah, that's a throwback there. If you haven't checked out those episodes, go check them out. A cheap plug at the beginning of the episode. Go check them out. We did. I mean, they're in the same place as these, but we did other episodes under a different name, but they're all under Loosely Unscripted now. So
Yeah, if you know who that is, then like you're a true fan.
yeah,
You know,
you've been around for a while. So yeah,
3 years to be exact.
Is it 3?
3?
I think it's 2. I think it's almost 2.
This summer will be third summer.
Are you 100% sure?
Yes,
100%
because
positive.
last summer, yes, because the time we did it at the pool was 2 summers ago, and then the time we did it at the COVID house was last summer.
Let me
So
fact
this will be
check
the
you real
third summer.
quick. I'm pretty sure it's not.
It's,
I think.
what do you think it is?
I think it's this. I think this is 2 years because I think that.
No, look.
I'm
This
looking up
summer,
right now. I'm looking up right now.
No, listen to me. Listen to my logic.
Oh,
This
I'm
summer
listening.
will be our third summer doing the podcast. Correct?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. By that logic, yes, it is our third summer doing the podcast. I was talking about years. So this summer
Okay,
will be
as-
2 years of
yeah.
doing the podcast because our first episode was released on July 27th, 2019. First 2 episodes actually.
Okay.
So yes. So you were technically right, but I was also
But
technically
you were
right. So
also
we were both
technically
right.
We
Just
were
because-
just thinking of it like different ways.
Yeah,
You're
wording.
basing it off of release dates.
Yeah.
I'm basing it off of when we do it.
Yeah, your wording confused me because I thought you were saying 3 years since we started, but it was actually 2. But it was 3 summers. So technically you were right, and technically I was right.
It's confusing. It's
Sorry,
confusing.
we didn't mean to get heated to start out the episode.
Sorry, guys. We didn't mean to fight in front of you.
We didn't mean to fight in front of you guys. We don't usually do this. But yeah, let's start out the episode. Like, I don't remember if we remember to do it last week. I think we did. The win of the week.
What?
Did we remember to do that last week?
No, we did do it last week, but I think the week before we forgot to do it.
Okay. So if you're new, the win of the week is something that Jackson you didn't come up with it, right?
No, my math teacher does it. He actually did it. Well, he does it on Fridays. He's like, "What's your win of the week?" And it could either be something that happened that week that you're excited about, something that's happening over the weekend that you're excited about.
Exciting.
So yeah.
So yeah,
Exciting.
Jackson explained it pretty well, and we try and do that every week, which we do forget sometimes. We are human. We forget.
We're a little forgetful, if you can't tell by our inconsistency in uploading.
Yeah, and if you've been around for a while, you know that we are very inconsistent with uploading, especially if you've been around since day one. We would have like 7 episodes, or not even consistently, just randomly, and then
Yeah,
we would just
just
go
be
away
so
for a year.
sporadic.
We would just disappear for a
Come
year.
back with a new batch of episodes.
Yeah, and then we disappear again. But we've been consistent, like we've said in multiple episodes.
Yeah,
and
I'm proud of us.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say that I'm proud of us as
You were
well.
gonna say it. I could tell you were gonna say it.
You just read my
fine.
mind. But yeah, so we're
Great
gonna go
minds
through our win of the
alike.
week. I will go first because I actually I've been at home all the past week and then the beginning of this week. I'm going back to tech tomorrow,
Woo.
so Wednesday. Because
Nice.
we were recording this on a Tuesday right before it is released on Wednesday. We tend to do that. We're kind of slacking a little bit.
Wait till the last minute.
Yeah, it's fine. We get them out. That's all that matters.
Yeah, as long as we get it done before.
Yeah. So my win of the week, it's sort of 2 things. Like I'm happy to be home for a little bit because it's nice to kind of just relax a little bit. And
Yeah.
my second one is that. So we talked about my record addiction last week. If you tuned into that episode, so one of the records that I bought that I purchased came in the mail on
Black
I believe
Pumas?
it was yes that one. I believe it was on Wednesday. I think it came Wednesday or Thursday. And I don't know if did I show you the signed poster?
Me?
Yeah.
I think you sent me a video of it, and I did not watch it.
Wow.
But I kind of
okay.
skipped through it.
Okay, well, I'm not sending him videos anymore. That's it, guys. Thanks for Loosely
I was at
Unscripted is
work.
over.
You should have sent me an actual video, not a video on Snap.
Sorry.
Because as soon as I opened it, there was no turning back.
Yeah, you were like, I don't feel like watching, and you just click through. Well, basically, that's not important. We'll address this later off camera. But
I did listen to Black Pumas though. I listened to their like most popular song,
Colors?
and it was pretty good. I was a fan of it.
Yeah, Colors is a good song. But yeah, so I got that and the signed poster. I'm very happy about. So I'm basically slowly getting things to hang on my wall in my apartment next year. So that's basically what I'm doing.
So if you thought this was going somewhere else, because you mentioned we talked about my record addiction, and now we're talking about it in the week. I thought you were going to say that you made some progress.
No, I have not made any progress. I almost bought a record today.
Records.
Yeah, I almost bought one today. Hey, let me be honest though. I stopped myself. I was like, okay, I told myself I'm not going to buy anything, and I'm proud of myself because I had an opportunity to go to. I had an opportunity to go to a record store downtown after I dropped my brother off at. I don't remember where I dropped him off at, but I was like, I shouldn't do it. It's not healthy for me.
You restrained yourself. What record were you going to get?
Online. The one that I was going to order. I was going to order Mountjoy's second album.
Mountjoy. I knew it.
Because I hated it at first, but then I like it now. So
now you're in love with it.
Yeah.
Were you gonna go to the one record store with the cool guy? With
my friend. I forget. I called him like what did I had a name for him, but I can't remember what it was. But no, I was gonna get. Have you been to the one next to Chicano Boy?
Oh no, it's new.
Yeah,
I haven't been there.
Yeah,
I haven't been to Stanton since that's been around. I don't think.
Okay. Well,
actually, that's a lie.
It's newer, but they also overprice you a little bit. Don't tell anyone. I told you.
What's it called? The Vinyl Asylum.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you had to really shout them out. I was trying not to blurt their name and you're like, what? Oh yeah. Vinyl Asylum. That's what they're called.
I wasn't thinking.
That's fine.
Well, I'm not saying I have nothing bad to say against them. I haven't been there, so I can't say anything. I'll just take your word for it.
I know, like the people are super nice. Like I talked to the lady for like 10 minutes one time. She was super nice. But yeah, what's your win of the week? Those were kind of mine. I guess.
I didn't really actually prepare for this.
What do you mean you didn't prepare? This is something that you came up with, sort of. Just think of something.
Oh, I guess I got to like bag the drive-through at work for the first time because like drive-through is like one of the like I mean most people would say it's like the hardest position unless you're like a manager or something. It's like normal for you, but like drive-through is obviously like the busiest right now because we actually just opened up dining room yesterday, but like not to eat there. Like people can walk in and order and then leave, but like 95% of customers are still drive-through, so it's always busy. So I got to bag drive-through for the first time on Saturday for like an hour, and I think I did pretty good. I mean, I've been like taught how to do it a few times, but that was the first time I like got to like do it like in action. And then I did it last night a little bit for like 30 minutes, and then like it was pretty chill, but like I did it by myself. So I guess I'm somewhat proud of myself, you could say, for doing that, because now I can say that like I've done everything.
Yeah.
Like I can do every position, like not well, but I can do them all.
I mean, I just wing some of them, but
I'm actually, my specialty is iPad. I'm usually on iPad 90. I'm just talking about work now.
iPad.
I'm on there 95% of the time. Like, like if it was like a video game, like stats, like my iPad stats would be all the way up, like maxed out, because I'm always on there, like sometimes 6 hours at a time.
So
I mean, with a little break in between.
Bagging is like what you're doing, like inside, like you're putting people's food in the bags, right?
Yeah, and that gets very stressful. Yeah. Like that's the hardest position. It's very stressful. And when there's not stuff up, like you can't just like wait, like you have to do other stuff. But the stuff inside is like mainly bagging and drinks. And I'm okay at drinks. I don't really like it because it's like messy because you have to do desserts too. And like the milkshake gets all over your arm when you spin it. But iPad I like a lot because it's like chill. You're outside and it's like you don't have to like when the line gets long, it's not like it's super stressful because it's not like you can do anything to rush the line. You just have to take the orders. So it's not nothing is necessarily stressful, and it's very nice to interact with customers. I like talking to customers.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when they have a dog, I'm like, dog. I'm like, hey cute doggy. But yeah, if you're wondering.
I understand that though, because like I think like sort of I would want to do that too. Like if I was working something like that, I would want to be able to interact with people because like I enjoy interacting with like the people like at Chick-fil-A and stuff too, because like I feel like I'm nice to them and they're nice to me, and it's like, oh yeah, we're both cool.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I like about Chick-fil-A a lot is they have a reputation for that, and I think that I do a pretty good job of embodying that, I guess you could say.
Embodying the Chick-fil-A man. But
yeah.
So that was your win of the week. I think it's good enough. I'll take it.
That's fine.
It's fine. So, it's whatever. I'll take it.
Well, let me make it more clear because I feel like it was a cloudy win of the week. My win of the week is that I got to bag the drive-through at Chick-fil-A. That's my win of the week. Yeah. So, and then eat it. Not the customer's food, my own food.
Oh.
I did eat it later.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. We do
That's
not
always my win of the
condone
week.
Workers eating customers' food.
Bad.
Bad. Don't do that. If you're working at McDonald's or something, don't do that. You're not
They
supposed
probably
to.
do it at McDonald's.
I mean, maybe, but you're not supposed to, so don't.
Is it just me? This is off topic.
That's fine.
Does the McDonald's chicken taste like fish to you, or is that just me?
I don't get McDonald's at all, ever. I don't like it.
Well, don't, because it makes me sick every time I have it. Every time. Every
Okay.
time. The only thing I like there
I like their breakfast.
is the pancakes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Pancakes are good.
The
Pancakes
pancakes,
are good.
well,
That's
they're called hot cakes.
Hot cakes, all
but
right, yeah. But
the
those are
hash
the only
browns
thing.
are good too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but nothing else. Yeah. Mm-mm. So do we have any stories? I don't know if I don't really have anything today to talk about because I've pretty much been locked in here. I haven't really done. I mean, not locked. Like I'm not held against my will in my house. I can leave if I want to. I just haven't left. I want to make that clear. I'm okay, guys. I'm not flashing the help signal.
Oh, the thumb thing. Yeah.
I learned the help signal.
I don't really have any like the stories. Like school has been good. Mm-hmm. I'm totally frozen right now.
You're good.
Not
just
anymore. Okay, school's been good. It was cool because my Cambridge teacher the other day, he was like, let's listen to some music, and he played Bruce Springsteen.
Oh.
And
nice.
Then I talked to him. I was like, I love Bruce Springsteen. He's like, yeah, it's a good album, blah, blah, blah. And I told him I was into music and everything. So that was pretty fun to talk about with him. But I mean, school has been school. It's been fun in band to actually play with a band again. That's been very fun. I've enjoyed that a lot. Music has been, it's been nice, I guess. Like music theory class has been nice. Yeah. And then the other classes, it's just what it is. I mean, it's just weird when it's 5 people in my history class.
Yeah, like, when it's usually like 25 or so. Yeah,
and then the rest are virtual, and that's weird. But there was something else I was gonna say.
Do they project them on the like anything? Like
they do sometimes. He does in my math class. My math teacher does. It's so funny because then he mutes. He's like, guys, the funny thing is they have no idea that you can see them. And then it's just like, because there's only one kid who turns his camera on in my math class, so it's just his face like on the big board. He's like the whole time, and it's so funny.
Yeah, they did that for one of my classes when we weren't like there, because it was like we met every so they did it like they split it up with last name. So like A through K would meet one day on Monday, and then like K through something would meet the next day, and then whatever through Z would meet the last day. So they would space it out so that not everyone went the same time, and they did that for that class too. So yeah, it was I hated that class. Worst class I've ever taken. Didn't learn anything from it, and I'm no longer a business major because of it, and also because I just didn't like it.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't see you doing it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
This that's why
I'm a communications major now. That's why
Ooh, that's kind of cool to say. That's like cool.
Yeah, it's kind of fancy. It's like, it sounds like, I'm a communications
major.
Yeah, I communicate with people.
I guess I don't really have another story time. I guess I haven't lately. I signed up for the SAT and stuff, and I've been like looking at colleges. Like not like I haven't been like researching any. Well, I have a little bit, but I'm like starting to get an idea because like next year. I mean, hopefully next year by this time, I will know. But like,
it might be nice by then.
I think I want to be a teacher. Like big time.
Yeah.
Like my dream and stuff is like to like make music and put out music, and I think I can do that, and I want to.
I mean, you could do both. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I could also see myself like I can really see myself as a teacher and enjoying it, and I would either teach English or music if you were if you were wondering.
I was thinking, as you were going to say.
Well, but I corrected myself. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be an English teacher.
I can't even speak. What am I doing? Stupid.
But yeah, if you were wondering,
I was wondering. Thank you for telling me.
I'm talking to the listeners, not you.
Oh, I always do that. I'm sorry. Speaking of sadness, guys, I have some bad news. Hold up. I have some bad news, guys. Cue sad music. Guys, the podcast is... No, I'm kidding. It's not over. But, guys, as you can see...
I can't really hear the music.
Oh, I'll turn it up a little bit. Sorry. I just don't want to overwhelm us. Is that better? Okay. Guys, if you didn't know, this is the last episode of. No, I'm just kidding. But,
You just said that.
oh, I already said that? Oh, whoops.
Yeah, you said that. You just said the podcast is over, and then you're like, just kidding.
Well, I got you again. So, guys, if you're watching the video version, that was loud. Guys, if you're watching the video version, you'll be able to see that my headphones are very much broken.
They're so bad.
So, for the people that are not watching the video version, to describe it, my right headphone can do a 90-degree angle, and I'm wearing Beats Studio Pros.
You've had those things for as long as I've known you.
I've had these things for a long time, but my brother sat on them, so they have proceeded to break, and now they go into a 90-degree angle. So guys, if you're listening or watching, please, $1 a day can really go a long way. Yeah, that's right. I just did that. I rhymed.
That wasn't even planned.
That was not planned at all. I don't have a script for this. I'm just talking. I mean, guys.
Talking from the heart, straight from the heart.
I'm really upset about this. And you can help. You can donate. You can donate at spot.fund / Loosely Unscripted podcast. You can help. You can help.
Wait, say it again. You gotta say it again.
I
gotta make sure people know it.
Spot SPOT .fund FUND / Loosely Unscripted podcast. Please, $1 a day. That's all it takes. That's all it takes for me to get new headphones. And you know,
there's definitely nothing more important that you could donate to.
No. Charities, get those out of here.
Headphones.
Thumbs up. Ding, ding, ding. But guys, $1 a day. It'll save me. It'll make me happy. That's all that.
That one didn't rhyme.
Oh, I wasn't trying to rhyme it. Guys,
Oh.
please. That's all. Thank you. Once again, spot.fund / Loosely Unscripted podcast.
.com or what?
.com.
The music got so intense.
I don't actually know if it's .com. I just typed in. Hold up. Let me type in spot.fund / Loosely Unscripted podcast. See if it works.
If you don't have a .com, it's not going to go anywhere. It has to be a .com.
You don't know. You don't know what the.
You can't just have a nothing. I know how the. I know something. You should.
It just worked. Oh no, it didn't.
I was gonna say you should know of all people.
Well, guys,
you're the computer guy.
Well, guys, you can't donate even if you want to because the link's not working.
Wait, what's it called? Let me go to it.
Spot.fund / Loosely Unscripted podcast. I don't know where it's not there now. I'm kind of sad about that. I mean, my whole life is crashing right in front of me. My headphones can do a 90-degree angle. I can't hear out of my right headphone half the time because it's not on my ear.
Yeah, guys, the link does not exist.
Man.
So, unless I spelled loosely wrong.
Okay, if you did, you cannot be an English teacher. Please tell me you didn't.
No, I did.
You spelled it wrong?
Yeah.
It's 2 O's. 2 O's.
I put LOOSLEY.
I'm just saying my custom share link works. That's all I'm saying. When I copy and paste it.
It still doesn't. Wait, what the? This is crazy. I put in Loosely Unscripted podcast, but the vinylboysblogs.com came up.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Oh. Okay, sorry, we're getting off topic here. Oh, my music stopped playing. No.
Was our last album review 2020?
Yeah. Guys, like I said, if you want to donate.
It's been over a year since our last album review. Oh, sorry.
I'm plugging. Guys, if you want $1 a day, that's all. I don't think our link works, but thought that
just
counts.
Send love.
Send love.
Send love.
Send hearts. Send likes on our Instagram page that you can find. Let's see if it works this time. I don't know why it's not working. It's like not showing up. Work. Yeah, you can follow us on Loosely Unscripted on Instagram. Oh, sorry. I'll turn off the side music. But yeah, let's just. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to make the podcast so sad. Maybe I'll post the link on our Instagram if you guys are really wishing to donate. I know it's probably what you guys want to do. I know you guys, our fans, are super nice. It's probably what you're dying to do. So yeah, let's segue, as you like to say, into our next topic. Which is indeed, we're going to talk about, real quick, not too long. It's not our main topic of the day. We're going to talk about...
it's a little subtopic.
Yeah, you hit him with it. You know what we're talking about.
So, as you know, as of last episode, we used this like random topic generator thingy.
Works pretty well.
We're probably going to use that a lot, just so you know. So we're not just coming up with these, and we appreciate the person who comes up with these topics and lets us random topic, man. Shuffle them. Yeah. So basically this topic is, I'm not exactly sure what it was, but the main gist of it is like what like sci-fi like invention or like fantasy invention like would you like want to be real? So like for example, like time machine, I don't know, a ray gun, and it said sci-fi, but
I mean it can like be like stuff. Yeah, it can be broad, like lightsabers and like
Oh, that's totally gonna be mine.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your show already.
I didn't even think of lightsabers.
You can go first then, since you're already starting to talk about yours. I think they understand what we're trying to talk about.
I'll say lightsabers, and if you're watching, you're in for a treat.
Oh no, I think he has one. He's getting something. If you are watching, you'll be able to see. So this is just encouraging you guys to watch the podcast as well. Listen to it on Wednesday, and then watch it on Saturday, so you guys can see everything that we plug in. So yeah,
you're totally in for a treat right now.
Nerd alert. I'm kidding. I like Star
Don't
Wars
even
too.
make me go crazy on you with this. If you're wondering, this is Luke Skywalker's lightsaber.
Sorry.
This is Luke Skywalker's lightsaber for the
if you're watching.
Yeah, and if you wanted to know what his looks like, if you don't know what it looks like, then you're a fake fan, and you can
look it up. Where
politely
have you been
leave.
Living under a rock?
Yeah, but he constructed it. Actually, I'm pretty sure he constructed it on Tatooine, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, don't turn this into a Star Wars. Don't turn this into a Star Wars thing.
Sorry,
we don't got time for that.
So basically, the reason is, see, now I just want to hold my lightsaber.
You can hold it if you want.
The reason, if you're wondering, I got this at Disney World like 4 years ago. It's not one of the expensive ones because you can build them now for like $200. This was pricey. Like 20, I think, maybe 15.
Score,
but
bargain.
Yeah. What a steal. So basically, lightsabers, if you don't know what Star Wars is and you're listening to us, I just don't understand. Like, if you're listening to us, you probably are a fan of Star Wars. That's just like a stereotype, I feel like.
Even if you like don't even like Star Wars, you should at least know what it is. Like, if you don't know what it is, yeah, you should at least know what it is.
Or a boulder.
Yeah.
Not a rock.
Not a rock. Boulder. Big boulder. Okay.
A mountain.
Continue.
So basically lightsabers, they have like kyber crystals in them, and that's what's like the source of their power, and every color has like different like attributes to it, and it's turning into a Star Wars thing. I'm sorry, but they can cut things like butter. It's amazing, and they're so nice. Cool. Like to like carry it around like with like the like without it, and then you like and it comes out.
Well, to sum it up, it's pretty. If you don't, I don't understand why you wouldn't know what it is, but it's pretty much like a sharp sword that can cut through anything,
and it's different colors and it glows.
Yeah. Okay.
So I want one. So that's what I would have a lightsaber.
Let's go buy you one on the black market. I'm sure there's something there. Bitcoin. We talked about that one episode. Bitcoin.
I've seen like TikToks where like people like make them like they're like real lightsabers. I mean, they're not like anything like the movie, but they use like real lasers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this back real quick. I'll be right back.
I'll talk about mine. So I think that the coolest thing you could have is coolest, but also most dangerous thing you could have is a time machine. So I watched Back to the Future, all three of them with my brother the past 2 or 3 days. And just how
Which
like
one?
little things.
Never mind.
Which one? Let's see. The first one, the second one, and the third one. So yeah, I watched those and how things can change, which I don't know if this is actually true, but it makes sense because, I mean, people don't time travel that we know of. But if like something changed in the past, it would change in the future. That makes sense. So it's very risky to have because you could change something by accident and not know if it would have a catastrophic effect. Like it could be something totally small. And
yeah, butterfly effect.
yeah, and then it would just ruin something at the end, like later on, and you don't know that. So I think it would be dangerous, but it would also be cool to be able to go back, because I think it would be cool to go back to the 80s or like the 1920s or places like that.
I think it would be really cool to go to high school in the 90s.
Yeah, like just something super like odd and just do it, but like don't do too much, because don't interact with too many people, because then you'll be remembered.
Yeah,
you don't want
and
that.
This is all dependent on what you're basing your time travel
Logic,
like laws on.
Yeah.
Logic. Because in the Avengers, the way it works, because in the Avengers, they're like, oh, it doesn't work like the movies. Like, remember, like when Hulk says that.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, that's also a fake movie. So it's like
it's also true. Who
real.
knows? Who knows what's the real thing? Like if it's actually possible.
I mean,
or if it's
there's always stuff that you see where it's like, I'm a time traveler from the future, and then you see like pictures that are like, oh, this stuff proves that time travel is real. I mean, obviously, this could be a conspiracy theory episode. Just kidding.
I mean,
next episode.
Yeah, next episode. I think we can do one next episode. We'll get one next episode.
Yeah, but like, I don't think that time traveling is real. Let me just put that out there.
Not yet. I don't think it's real yet.
I think that'd be awesome. Very cool.
I think it's possible.
We can combine forces to get what we want, because as we know, Star Wars happened a long time ago.
Fictionally.
Remember? Well, time travel is fictional, so we're in a fictional universe right now, because it says a long time.
Okay, sorry.
Long time ago, or what is it, at the beginning in a galaxy far away.
Yeah.
We can time travel to a long time ago.
I mean, well, yeah, that's the point of it. That's the point of a time machine.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to travel to the future.
Travel.
I think I'd be too scared to travel into the future, like 50 years from now.
Yeah,
I'd be
scared.
scared.
I don't want to see myself.
I don't want to see the world.
Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there. It's kind of morbid, like if you think about it, because it could be sad. It could be really sad.
So, sorry, we didn't want to. Yeah, we didn't want to get all like that.
We already made you guys sad. We already made you sad with the GoFundMe. Well, I'm sorry, but while we got a little bit of a break here, let's get a word from our sponsor for today. Hey guys, Cameron and Jackson here, hopping in to get a word from our sponsor.
Hey, welcome to Chick-fil-A. Sorry it took 4 minutes for your order. Did you want a free cookie?
I mean, sure, why not? I'd love a free cookie.
Yeah, we love to serve our customers. That's our number one priority here at Chick-fil-A.
Well, thank you.
The Chick-fil-A way.
The Chick-fil-A way. So yeah, you heard it here. You heard it here first. We're sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Not really. But if you would like to,
just a disclaimer: we're not actually sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, and if you would like to sponsor us, you can hit us up. You know where to find us. Yeah, we've said where to find us many times. Several times. So let's get back to the episode. Thank you for Chick-fil-A for sponsoring this episode. Not really. I was really loud. I noticed.
Why was I so quiet?
I don't know. You're not quiet now.
Am I that quiet now?
No,
that's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Oh well, we can mess with it. But hey, it's Chick-fil-A. Thanks, Chick-fil-A.
Thank you. I want a number one right now. No pickles with large fry and large Powerade light ice.
And to clarify, we're actually not sponsored by Chick-fil-A. If you weren't listening to the ad, I think at the end we said we were not sponsored. And if you'd like to sponsor us, you know where to find us. We already said that. You know where to find us.
I think I could get some.
Go in the inside. You can talk to the manager.
I don't know what word I was looking for, but I think I could work something out.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Imagine if out of all places we were sponsored by, it'd be Chick-fil-A. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be a big time one too. Yeah, we recorded that before the episode. Our usual ads are both of us on the same mic, not the same mic, but like the same style of mic in the same room that we recorded last summer. They're almost a year old now. So, whoa! I mean, we're making some new ones now. But see,
we're getting old. We already know your headphones are broken.
Yeah, the GoFundMe, guys. It'll be posted with the episode. But yeah, let's get into our main topic of the day. Main topic time. I mean, no, because I said it before, and maybe you said it at the same time as me. But
I did.
But
it's I'm delayed.
Yeah, it's a delay.
All the way in the old RVA.
I don't know if people know where you live yet, but now they do. So
Yes, they do. They definitely do.
Did you leak that already? I think you did.
Yeah, we've said it because you said like Richmond or something.
Yeah.
But like where in Richmond? That's what you don't know.
It's a big area. So this is our main topic for the day. What do we, meaning Jackson and I, miss about being a kid/child? I thought this would be a good topic. It maybe get us. It might be a little emotional. Might be a little emotional, and that's okay because this is an emotional episode already. We didn't mean it to be, but it just happened.
It just turns out all the feelings are coming out.
We've been holding these in for 2 years now, trying not to get sappy on you guys, but it's all just coming out at once. And
I look like a different person right now.
Yeah,
like
if you were not watching, he put up his hood. So yeah, he looks like not to get Star Wars again, but he looks like a Jedi.
If you guys don't know, I'm fidgety. I'm super fidgety.
Yeah, he moves a lot. I apologize for last episode because Jackson ran around the room pretty much, but it's okay.
What? When?
Last episode, you opened the door. Booker.
Because Booker wanted in, and then my sisters were like, "Good night."
Yeah, we're getting off topic again. So, what do we miss about being a kid? You can go first if you have anything. Fine, I'll go first.
Okay, so
no, actually, I'm kidding.
I think I personally miss, like, because you're taller than me, but we're both pretty big fellas. Like, we're like pretty tall people.
Yeah.
And you don't know where I'm going with this, but I miss just like being able to be like physically small and like go into like small places and like go under my bed, and like hide and like make forts and blanket forts. And now when I do it, it's just no fun because my legs are so long. And like my hips, like when I try to lay under my bed, my hips hurt. That like literally makes me so mad. Like whenever like.
Okay, I have a question. Why are you laying under your bed?
For fun. What do you mean? I used to just like go, like I didn't like just sit there, but I would just like if
I can just see you like halfway under your bed and like your legs just sticking out, and someone like walks in your room. That? No, not. How long ago did you do this?
I mean, in Christiansburg. So what?
Oh, I thought you were talking about you grade. I thought you were talking about like you've still been doing this, and you're like, I miss it. I miss it because my hips hurt. And I can't do it anymore.
So the thing for me is it's actually a very specific like instance to where this happened. So I remember back in like before 4th grade, I would just like hide under my bed if I was playing hide and seek. Sometimes I would just go under there, and I used to keep a lot of toys under my bed. So like I would just like lay and like play with like my G.I. Joes or something with a little flashlight. But like I keep I keep my blankets under my bed. I keep Booker's bed under my bed, which is kind of funny. But whenever I go under there to get it, sometimes it gets pushed back. So I have to crawl under there. And I get stuck. My hips get stuck. And I'm just like,
you got the birthing hips.
You got the birthing hips. I reminisce on all the memories of me as a child. And it's like very specific. I'm like, wow, if only I was like, man, I wish I never grew old. But that's the only reason. Like, so there's literally like nothing else.
That's crawling under your bed takes you back.
Honestly, yeah, I love being old.
Yeah. Wait.
So this is a bad topic.
You love being old? Oh, so you're flipping this. You're flipping the topic.
Yeah. Did you just not hear me say that?
No, I did. I thought you misspoke. I was confused. So you're flipping the topic. Yeah, I kind of
didn't really think this through. No. Well, I miss my childhood. But I didn't have sisters.
Yeah.
I didn't know you.
That's true. We met very late in life. By late in life, I mean like I was like 15, they're 14. We're not that old. We're not that old. I mean, yeah, I think we knew each other, but we weren't like friends. We knew each other longer. Like we knew each other probably when I was like 11, maybe, and you were 9, maybe a little older than that. No.
Oh my gosh, no way.
13. It was probably like 13 and 11.
I moved to Stanton in 5th grade.
How old were you then? Probably 11, 10?
I don't know.
That's irrelevant. But we've known each other for a decent amount of time now. But yeah, it hasn't been that long where we were like kids or whatever. I think the thing I miss the most is just like not being small, but like just being able to like go out and have fun. Like not that like you can't have fun when you're older.
My life sucks now.
I'm gonna cry about it. No, it's just like you have a lot more responsibility as you get older, and like you can't just like
That's life.
yeah, well, yeah,
I
and
mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm
no,
agreeing with you.
yeah, and just like you can find like as a kid you can find like the littlest things fun, like the dumbest things fun. But now
That's true.
when you get older, you see more of like, okay, that's just stupid. Like, why did I think that was fun? And because I've
Yeah.
the more streaming services that come out, the more like older stuff is on there, and like the more stuff they bring back because there's more chances of it being on there. So I've been
Like
rewatching,
Austin and Alley or stuff.
yeah, stuff like that where I like watch it and I'm like, is it that really that good? Like
Yeah,
I
like how did
liked
I
it
actually
then.
enjoy that?
I liked it
Yeah.
then, but now I'm kind of like, I don't know. And it kind of sucks because I'm like, well, I had so many good memories with this, but now I'm watching it now and it's like, it's kind of underwhelming because I'm kind of just
Yeah.
like, I don't really, it's just not my thing anymore. And it sucks because like, uh, I associate a lot of things with like good memories. And like, I can remember like my cousin and I, Lacey, who would just like, we would just do stuff. We would send out flyers to people in my grandmother's neighborhood, like we're having a show or something. We'd put on full concerts or whatever.
Watch party.
Yeah, we'd put on like full concerts and stuff for my parents and like other stuff. And I other people did it too because I've seen things on TikTok where they
Mhm.
like were like, oh, the cousins are all together or whatever. I don't know. It's just like, and I miss some of my friends from when I was younger. Like, not that I'm not friends with them
Yeah.
now. It's just like,
Well, I'm not.
well, yeah,
I'm not at
yeah,
all.
you were in a tough situation because you had to move around a lot. But
Yeah.
for me, it's just like my friends when I was younger. I'm still like friends with them, but it's not like how it was. We just grew apart
Yeah, you're
because
just like grown apart.
yeah, we had different things that we were interested in, or didn't have any classes together, or stuff like that, and it's just not the same anymore.
Mhm.
And you just miss and like going out like recess after fifth grade,
Yeah, recess. I
no
do miss
recess.
recess a lot.
Yeah, and recess
Yeah.
was fun, and just like Christmas is one of those things like as you get older, you get less like toys and stuff, which is fine. Like,
Well, I think in general, not Christmas by itself, in general, years and holidays
yeah,
as a kid, not they're exciting
yeah,
now. But I think part of the reason is because the older you get, the faster years go by. When you're
yeah.
young, the years seem so long, and there's a reason behind that. Like there's like an actual like reason
You're
behind that, like
like
based on
a
like because
research
like
thing.
it has to do because it's like when you're born to the age of 1, like that's like all of your life
Yeah,
right there, like all in 1 year. So it seems very long. And even when you turn from like 2 to 3, that's like still, but like by the time you're like 17, like 1 year is like nothing.
yeah,
Like it is something, but like compared to all of that,
yeah. It feels like
like
they go
it,
by so
the
quickly, and
older you get, the faster the years go by.
yeah,
Like
and
it's literally already almost what, April.
yeah, and like you guys know this because you guys are pretty much the same age as us if you're listening or older, so you know that like time flies. Like that's a thing that everyone
Hmm.
says, and especially in high school for me. Like I don't know if this is considered being a kid, but I remember coming into my basketball program as a ninth grader, and I was like, oh, I'd see these seniors or whatever. I was like, I can't ever
Yeah,
imagine being in that position.
same.
But then last year, I was a senior in this position and helping these younger kids where they look up to
You
me.
felt the exact same.
Yeah. And I was like, wow. And it was just kind of just surreal, like just sitting there and you're kind of just like, yeah, it ends, like things end.
Yeah, I don't
And
feel like a junior in high school at all.
yeah, no. And you won't feel like a senior next year either, I'm sure. You just feel like, I don't know
Mhm.
how to describe it, but in
You
case
feel
you
the
guys didn't
same.
know, in
You just
case you
like
guys didn't
feel the
know,
same.
Jackson and I are 2 years apart. So that's why we've got a different perspective, sort of.
Yeah.
So Jackson's 2 years younger than me. Um, so yeah, it's just I just miss pretty much like not everything, but just like being able
Mhm.
to like not that I don't want to say make memories, but that's sort of what it is. Because like I'd like to tell all these
Yeah.
stories of like things that happened when I was younger, and maybe
Yeah.
it'll be the same thing when I'm 30. I'll be able to tell stories about when I was
I think it
18,
will be.
19. But like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like the looking back, like they're happy memories, but they still tend to make me sad. There I go, sappy
Yeah.
again, sappy.
Nostalgic. It's nostalgic, not
Yeah,
sad. It's
yeah.
nostalgia.
That's
I
the word I was looking
reminisce a
for.
lot too. And I
Yeah,
would say this is a whole other this is a controversial thing I'm gonna say, but
please do.
I miss creativity because I strongly believe that education kills creativity.
Amen,
I
brother.
I mean, it does. It's just
I understand what you're saying. Like,
it's a lot to get into, and it has to do with like the fact that like with standardized testing, I don't like standardized testing at all.
I don't think anyone.
I think it's incredibly I mean, yeah, no one wants to take a test, but I think it's incredibly unfair. And it's like, what's Dr. Seuss say? If you judge a fish by its monkey, or if you judge if you judge a fish,
hold up now.
If you
What
judge
book
a
did
fish,
you read?
if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it's gonna live its life thinking it's stupid. And that's a good quote.
Yeah.
You can't test everyone the same way because people learn stuff. And when you're told to color inside the lines, that's the earliest stage of putting a limit on what you can do.
Yeah.
Because you're saying there's a wrong and right way to color. What? Color is creativity.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot. And that doesn't have to do with childhood, but it does. Because I think that the further you get in education, there's a right, wrong answer to everything. But it's interesting because in life, there isn't a right and wrong answer to everything, you know? Mm-hmm. And I wrote an essay on this like 2 weeks ago. So it's still fresh in my brain. You can tell.
Just read the whole thing.
Yeah, just read it. I'll link it.
Yeah, we'll link it we'll link it with the GoFundMe. It's fine, guys. We're good.
But anyways, that's how I feel. And that was kind of just didn't have to do with the topic.
No.
I mean,
I think it did. I think it did. And I agree
yeah.
with what you're saying because like you feel, especially with like these like teachers, 90% of the time, I'm not going to speak for all teachers, but like I feel like they don't like standardized testing because they are forced to teach a certain way.
They don't.
And they're not allowed to teach basically how they want to teach. And they're like, okay, we have to do this because I'm told we have to do this. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing that they follow a certain thing like a script, because if they didn't, then maybe we wouldn't learn anything. But like maybe like make it more loosely scripted. See what I did there? I made it. But yeah, so that's basically what I'm saying. And that's pretty much. I don't have anything else on this topic. I think we hit everything because we're running a little long today.
There was one more thing that I wanted to say, and it was just going to be like, I think that I think it's becoming more today in society. It's becoming more. People are understanding more that standardized testing isn't necessarily effective. And that, I mean, and that has to do with like the fact like the SAT, like it's not nearly as like
important,
a big factor as I mean, I have a lot more to say, but I'm not going to.
maybe we can stretch it out into another episode later on.
Yeah.
But let's get into our recommendations. If you're new, we'll pop in like say this stuff if you guys are new here and there. So if you guys are new, seeing us on YouTube or on Spotify, Apple Music, any of those things, we do recommendations at the end of every episode where we recommend you, our listeners or watchers, something. It doesn't have to be anything like physical. It could just be doing something. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you have one already?
First. I think I went first last time.
Okay.
I got to think.
Okay. So my recommendation this week is, especially if you're in a environment where it's warm, go outside. Go outside for 30 minutes,
Didn't
45
you say this
minutes.
Last week?
No. Summer playlist was last week.
You said it like 2 weeks ago.
Summer playlist was 2 weeks ago. Not the same thing. But I mean, listen to the summer playlist while you're outside. That's fine. You can do that. But yeah, so go outside, get some vitamin. What is it? Vitamin? Is it D or C?
D.
Get some vitamin D, and just hang out 30, 45 minutes. Maybe not in direct sunlight because you might get sunburn, but or put some sunscreen on. Just do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say use sunscreen
and just enjoy it while it's warm right now, where it's not technically summer, but it's like sort of starting to transition from winter to spring. I think it's technically spring now, but it's not like 100% like spring weather. But yeah, go outside, do something, play some basketball. Okay, that was my recommendation. Your turn. If you don't have one this week, that's fine. We don't always have to do two.
No, I really feel like I need to have one. You know what?
Anything.
If there's anything in your life that you have constantly every day been like, oh, I'll start it next week. Oh, it's not happening until a month. I'll start it later. Oh, I have a year to prepare for this. Stop and do it tonight.
Get some help.
That's what Michael Jordan. That's what I did. I mean, I did stop reading, but for a very long time, I was like, I just want to read and I want to have time to read every day. And then every night I would go to bed. Oh, didn't have time. One night I was like, what am I doing? Why am I just not doing it? So then I read consistently for about 3 weeks and then I stopped because of schoolwork and work at Chick-fil-A. But stop making up excuses.
Make time. Go outside and read a book.
I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite because I do it. Everyone does it. So
it's fine. I think it was inspirational quotes with Jackson today.
I think my recommendations are going to start being wise.
Okay, that's fine. Please, I'll be the dumb one and you can be the smart one. I'm fine with that. But yeah, guys, I think that's all we got for today's episode. Thanks for listening or watching. As always, we love you guys.
We appreciate if you made it this far. We appreciate you for that.
And Jackson, hit
Anyways, peace and elbow grease.